What's happening, people? Azad Singh here, about to take you through 5 exercises for leg development. I decided to warm up with box jumps today, essentially a lower body power output test. From a stationary position, we're going to jump onto a platform. It's a great way to get the muscles involved in the leg workout firing. So the first exercise we did, the ultimate muscle builder, was squats. This exercise arguably uses the most muscles in the body, which essentially will release the most growth hormone and create that anabolic effect which we're all looking for. A few key pointers are to keep your feet shoulder width apart. You want your knees to travel slightly outwards. Placing your feet pointed slightly outwards will help with this. You want to try and keep your chest upright at all times, and gripping the bar tightly, you want to make sure your elbows stay pointing down throughout the lift. Some mobility work there. The second exercise was the front stiff squat, a great quad and calf builder. I decided to have a little pause at the bottom there. The difference between this and a normal squat is that we stay on our toes, which involves the calves a lot more. A few key points are to keep the elbows directly in front of you at all times, which involves a lot of core strength, and keeping that chest up as well. If you can't manage any of these positions, work on ankle mobility, hip mobility, and also core. Whether you call them wheels, trunks, or foundations, it really separates the men from the boys and the good from the great. The straight leg deadlift is an excellent hamstring and glute builder. I prefer to take grip out of the equation, and when I'm going heavy, I like to go and use some straps. I also prefer to do these on a deficit, and what that means is standing on a platform, so I get a bit more range of motion. One thing to mention is, despite it being called a straight leg deadlift, our knees should stay slightly bent at all times, just to prevent injury. Don't be one of the guys who bench 140 and squat and deadlift only 60 kg. A great calf exercise, the seated dumbbell calf raises. It tends to work the whole of the calf, including the soleus and the gastrocnemius. And because I don't have this machine in our gym, I have to kind of make it myself using any platform I can find and some dumbbells. It can be a little awkward at times. The weight has to be placed directly on top of the quads by the knee area, which can be quite sensitive. And we want to make sure we get full range of motion. So we're not trying to flex our toes. The ankles should come all the way down, so we're getting a nice stretch, and then you're going to hold it right at the top as well for full benefit. Adding 10 minutes of calf work at the end of your leg workout will just not cut it, guys. You've got to spend adequate amount of time to build what is the most stubborn muscle. Glute bridge is an excellent exercise for what's in the name, the glutes, also the hamstrings. I've added these into my routine recently to try and increase my deadlifts and squats. So squatting out the hole and deadlifting off the floor. And so far it's been excellent. You want to try and place your upper back on a bench or a platform of some sort, and you're just going to drive your hips through to the ceiling until your body is horizontal. You're going to place the bar in your lap and essentially drive your hips. It can be quite uncomfortable. Be sure to like and comment, and guys, tell me what you'd like to see as well. Train hard, keep well.